Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll be reading some of your K-pop confessions that I found on Reddit. So let's start. I've hooked up with a former K-pop idol via Grindr and pretended I didn't know who he was. Edit. Guys, clearly not gonna out him or give you hints. Sorry. I was at a thing where GOT7 was at. The music was playing and I was paying attention to UGM. If I had to pick a bias in GOT7 it'd be him. And whimpering. I said AHHUGM a few times, but as I was doing that, the music cut and you could hear my voice echo through the venue. To make it worse, the shock of the music being turned off and me audibly whimpering in front of GOT7 and at least 40 other people made my voice crack. He heard, turned around and laughed at me while slapping his thighs. I thought Girls' Generation and SNSD were two different groups. When I saw Searching for Variety in 2010 for Girls' Generation and kept getting results for SNSD, I was infuriated at the imposters who kept covering their music, acting like them and dressing like them. Once I saw a picture of WJSN's Bona with a piece of paper held up to her waist. Her waist was smaller than the paper. Now I have this weird desire to hold up paper to every K-pop idol's waist and see how they compare. It happened twice in my life. The second one being the most amazing experience of my life. First, I saw Amber in FX in LA K-Town. Went up to her to say hi and got her autograph on a napkin. Didn't have paper LOL. Second, I met a K-pop male idol in a gay club in West Hollywood. He was one of my favorites though and I couldn't believe it, face with heart-shaped eyes. Me being a gay male also LOL. So, there I am sitting in the waiting area of the hair salon with my niece and JYP walks in. I was nervous as shit, but too scared to say anything to him. Then my niece started crying, and I'm trying to quiet her down because I don't wanna bother him. Pretty soon he walks over and asks what's wrong. I replied that she was probably hungry. He put down his magazine, picked up my niece, and lifted up his shirt, and breastfed her right there in the salon. Chill guy, really nice about it. Ah boy, this is still the most embarrassing thing I've done to this day. I was working out at the gym, on an elliptical. Now mind you, this is peak hours at my gym. There was probably 20 people there. So I'm working out minding my own business internally jamming to BTS. Now for some context. I literally cannot control myself when Fire comes on. I know the dance. That song is my shit. I go off. So of course it comes on. And for a moment my brain forgets I'm on an elliptical. In a gym with a shit ton of people around. And I just yell Bultorina and start doing the dance. And I fell right off the elliptical and bruised my ankle really bad. Some people came to see if I was okay, but I was so embarrassed I grabbed my shit and ran out of there so fast. I cancelled my membership the next day and haven't been back since. I have a massive hug pillow of Yesung's face. I sleep with it every night in full view of pretty much anyone. All my family, friends and my boyfriend know about him and sometimes greet him as if he was another person. It would be embarrassing if I gave a shit, but fortunately I don't. Me running around London, shouting at the royal guards, "Do you acknowledge our real Queen Catherine Katie Kim Yerim?" I had a Jaehyun picture as my lock screen once. My friends mistook that as a picture of my new boyfriend. I didn't correct them. I just let it slide. That honestly gave me a bit of self-boost, thinking how my friends thought I can score someone as hot as Jaehyun LOL. Not shameful, just embarrassing. I was volunteering at a concert for a group and we were taking photos for each member and fans. I was born in Korea so I can speak English and Korean, so I was telling the idol what the fans staff were saying and he said, "You're really good at Korean," and a normal person would have said thank you or smiled, but I was a nervous wreck that night, so I just went dead serious and said I am Korean and I regret that moment every day. I'm cringing so hard about this now, but I put "yehut," a horrid, as part of my senior quote, and it ended up getting flagged and I had to explain to my friend, in the yearbook staff, what it meant so they could clear it and leave it on there. I feel so much embarrassment every time I look at that yearbook. I had a dream where the BTS members were these 7 fishes in my fish tank and I was feeding them fish food like Waa. I had a dream where I was in a plane and some asshole was kicking the seat behind me. I turn around and bam, it's Mark Lee and he is somehow screaming in Spanish. He wants to get off the plane now, but he wasn't with any of his members of company Sunbees. He was alone with some random ass people. Then the flight attendant comes, but it wasn't a flight attendant. It was Namjoon. He deadass takes Mark and yeets him off the plane, and I still don't know what that means. I had a dream where BTS were performing Mic Drop for me in an empty apartment building, and then mid-performance I left for some reason, then came back and they all had turned into small dogs. Loudly crying face. Loudly crying face. So that's it guys. God, I really hope some of them were fake, hahaha. Sauce, this video was kinda short. It was hard to find good ones to include in this video. Let me know if you want more videos like this and leave some suggestions below. Please like, share and subscribe. Stay safe. Bye.